Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first of two live broadcasts before tonight's second boot camp session, connecting with perfect prospects. Now, we're in the process of releasing Max GPT, and sometimes I ask myself why I do these things, because whenever you release any kind of a new product that involves new technology, everything has to fit perfectly. And so we released it attempted to release it last Monday, and we had so many people that went to order it that it broke the shopping cart. And I believe it's back together. So if for any reason you tried to order it and you didn't get it, or your order didn't go through, I think it's safe to say that you can do it now. Okay? Now, we have a lot of new people that are participating in our July boot camp. In fact, one of the big leaders in a company that's been around for a long time is participating in this boot camp. And we have about 20 people that are going to be participating. So again, the word spreads and more people are getting the word. So the bottom line for all of you is simple. You talk to the right people, you're going to make more sales. All right. So does anybody have any questions? You know, I gave someone yesterday probably the simplest explanation of how you achieve success on any social network. See, it's easy to identify perfect prospects from the information listed on their profile, their daily activity, and their answers to some simple questions will confirm that they are. So all you need to do is spruce up your profile. Put yourself out there as the person you want to sell to, would like to know. And you're golden. The process can be so easy, can be so fast that most people are blown away by the simplicity. Now, yesterday I use an example, someone who was building a network marketing business, and the sponsor died. So what did he do? He used what I was teaching him and applied it to his regular business. Let me bring Dan up. And initially, see if I can find it. Hey, Dan, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I've heard from a lot of students in the last 2 or 3 days. Last time we spoke, you had used the training that you got from me to expand your franchise business. And I think you said that, now they kind of brought you in, made you partner.
Yeah, they have actually, Max. Through using your system, one of the things that happened for me is that I learned how to contact people on LinkedIn. And some of those contacts became so powerful that I was able to close a major account with Verizon Wireless that we signed a contract for $20 million. That is to clean cell phone towers. But since then, we've also made contact with people that manage the municipal water towers and water treatment facilities. And in doing so, I mean, it has blown up my business. And it's like I said before, I never would have known how to contact people on LinkedIn. I never would have known to even use LinkedIn for that sort of thing if it hadn't been that I came across you through somebody when I was in networking. I was in network marketing. And I know a lot of people use it for network marketing, but it can be for anything. Just learning how to contact people is the biggest thing. It has been so powerful. It's just unbelievable that last year I was struggling financially. And then by the end of the year and this year, I will make over $2 million. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's like unbelievable. It's actually one of those things that was like, it's like one of those things I wasn't sure I believed it until it happened.
Unbelievable? Maybe. But think about it. You have easy, direct access to all kinds of people. If you know who could use whatever it is you're marketing and selling, you're on your way. Let's see.
By the end of this year, we should be at 10,000.
Oh, wrong one.
I do have a great quick testimony.
That is the wrong one too.
Hello.
Hey, Dan. Oh, that's it.
Hello.
Hey, Dan, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm really terrific. I've heard from a lot of students in the last. Where is it?
The biggest thing was learning how to communicate with people online, people I didn't know, and being able to make contacts and turn those contacts into something that I could utilize, and doing it the right way instead of, a lot of people just send out a message when they first get on there. But what I learned from you was to build that relationship, and that relationship, whether you're network marketing or building a regular business like I am now, is crucial. And what I do is I own an exterior cleaning company. And, when I set that up, I was pretty much just the first franchise owner. And I'm now a partner of the corporation. So I actually need to change that as I'm now a partner with this company, of the other two people that are involved. And what we've done is we've taken an exterior cleaning company and we took it to the next level by first, due to an injury that I had, I fell 20 feet. I broke both of my feet and had to have surgery to have my feet put back together. And now, as I am because I walked well and no one would know it if I did not tell them that I had broken both of my feet March of last year. And after that, we were looking for a new way to do things. So when cleaning taller buildings, we now found drone technology and we clean buildings with drones. So in what we do, cleaning these buildings with drones, it opened us up to clean taller buildings and other things, other tall structures. And so I started looking around and talking to people and just using the same techniques that you taught as taught me as one of your students. I started reaching out to different people that were hotel chains and things like that, and then came across somebody with Verizon that worked with Verizon, an engineer with Verizon, and just started a little conversation. And I mentioned what we do and ended up mentioning what we do, and we started this conversation. And we now will be cleaning towers for Verizon for the next 3 years. We've closed a 3-year, $20 million contract with Verizon Wireless. I mean, we went from being a $50,000, $100,000 a year income type business to myself, $2.2 million next year. That will be, that's just my portion of my area of what I'll be cleaning. But we've gone even further than that. Now we're growing at such a rate that we're scaling our business that, we've started a franchise opportunity with, as I was originally, like I said, one of the first franchisees, but we've actually gone to a full all blown out franchise, $20,000 to the lawyers just to set up a franchise. We've sold 2 franchises already. We're growing, and it's all because of, not just only because of that, because my partners were involved as well, but I brought the big deals to the table, and I brought those deals learning your techniques and utilizing them. I literally met the Verizon people on LinkedIn. I've contacted them on LinkedIn, and that's how we began this venture. This part of this company. We went from, like I said, cleaning houses and 1-story buildings to now cleaning Verizon towers, hotels, and now even municipal water towers. I've closed 2 deals to clean some municipal water towers and got 6 towers to clean. And all of that came from contacts made through LinkedIn. We're multi-million-dollar company through the techniques that I learned from Max. I don't know what else to say, but thank you. As a matter of fact, I was trying to build a network marketing business. I never had really had any great success with network marketing until I started working with you, and I was working and like I said, it was kind of hard for me to move forward because my sponsor, who I'd become pretty close with, Jason Fisher, passed away. And when Jason died, it kind of took my air out of me, took my breath out. And I was just like, oh my God, I just couldn't carry on at that time. So I just was focusing on what I did day to day, my daily business. And then after a while, I said, you know what, let me see if I can make a few contacts on LinkedIn for my business. And then it just started blowing up because I just never got the air, to go back to my network marketing business. Not that I now know that if I just had, if I needed to build that business, if I even had the time to focus on it, I could build an explosive network marketing company because of these techniques that I feel like maybe I haven't mastered, but I've gotten pretty good at. Both still kind of in that. Right now we're in that, okay, this all looks great and sounds great, but it's kind of like one of those things where as it's coming to fruition, it's like you almost think, God, this sounds too good to be true. But it is. And thank you again. And every now and then, I just had an opportunity. Today it's raining outside, and I had some guys that were going to go out and clean, and our whole day kind of got shut down because of the pouring rain here. So I was like, you know what? I saw, that you were on, and I said, let me listen in with Max today a little bit. So, but all I can say is to the people that are listening, you just have to listen to Max's techniques, apply them, and even when you think you're doing it wrong, realize that LinkedIn is so huge and your contact list is now so huge that you can afford to do it wrong. until you get it right. But if you don't apply it, if you don't do it, you won't ever get it. It will never come to pass. You just have to be willing to say, okay, you know, there's an old saying that you can't, that I've heard in network marketing, you can't say the right thing to the wrong person, and you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. So, you know, you're probably not going to lose them if you just, all right, you might have a few sentences you put in wrong, and when you're trying to make contact, you might take a wrong approach, but most of the time those can be fixed. And just stick with Max, get on those coaching calls, and get on here on these. This is where you'll learn the most, I think. The coaching calls, you only got a few minutes. You know, you got that 1 hour or a few hours that, you know, of each call. But then after that, this is where, you know, you would see how it's really applied. And just apply yourself and trust in the system, because the system works. And so all I can say is thanks, Max.
All right. He was the first franchise. And now he's a partner because he brought all these deals to the table. For all of you that are listening to this or watching this, let me just say this. LinkedIn is a growing social network with 1 billion, now 80 million people. If you have a clear idea who you want to sell to, who your ideal customer is, they're out there. They're waiting for you. I'm going to give you a roadmap. I'm going to give you a step-by-step process that if you follow, you're going to have the same kind of success that Dan had. But you have to follow it exactly. You're not here to sell. We're here to see if there's an opportunity to sell. Let me, 2 questions here. On LinkedIn, why is it that when I request a connection, LinkedIn frequently does not say pending? There's no reason for that. Okay. I mean, if you have the ability to make that connection, it's gonna, the connection tab is gonna go to pending. Okay. And let's see, Jackie wants to know, when is our next coaching session? Well, Bruce, when is our next coaching session? What time? We got to move it back a half an hour, Bruce. We'll take a look and see. Jackie, let's look. Now, if there's anybody that is interested in working with me one-on-one, put your phone number and just write coaching in the chat, or write to support@maxsteingart.com, and in the headline, put coaching. Jackie, you want to do it at 11 o'clock on Thursday? Okay. So Johanna wants to know, how do I find people from Arizona State University? Go over here on LinkedIn and you do a search. So you got the school, Arizona State University. Now, you don't want to follow them. Arizona State University, you go over here to schools. And what you want to do is you want to go to their page. And when you go to the page, you're looking for alumni. Now, LinkedIn is going through a major reorganization. Okay. So I'm just going to click on it this way. Arizona State University. Come down here to alumni. So they got 559,000 alumni. What you can do is you filter it down. Say, let's say I want it now overall. You know, when you do it from this page, you really need to be on the other page. But let me just, this is how you get there. So we could say, you know, show me everybody, and watch how this number changes, that graduated from Arizona State University 4 years ago. Type in 2022 and enter. The number drops. Let's go from 2018, people that went there for 4 years. Hit enter. So now you're down to 216,000. And you got this little arrow up here, where they live, what they do, what they're skilled at, what they studied, how you connect, how are you connected. And that's how you get there. All right. Now, I am handing you on a silver platter a roadmap to succeed if you're in any kind of sales, to succeed in any field, in any business, it's proven. You heard Dan? I've got thousands of other examples. You know, when you bring somebody into network marketing, everybody needs to know, why are they doing the business? What is their why? You all ought to ask yourself that same question. Why are you doing this? Why on a Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock are you on this webinar? Why? Why are you in your business? Your success in your business is going to come down to one thing: the number of people you talk to and who you bring into your business. I've got students, and I bring up examples of people that are signing up 2, 3 people a week. They're no better than you. They're no smarter than you. They're just taking the recipe. They're taking the formula. They're following the scripts exactly, and they're getting the results they're looking for. You could be doing the same thing. And let me just say this. If you're not having the results that you're looking for, you're either there's either something wrong with your profile, or you're talking to the wrong people, or you're saying the wrong things. That's it. Every time someone has ever come to me, Max, it's not working. Max, I can't seem to make any headway. I look at the profile. In boot camp, we're going to help you make a perfect profile. So then it comes down to, who are you talking to, or what are you saying? Once you iron out all of those differences, you are all on your way, like Dan is. If you haven't registered for boot camp yet, go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp. Our second session of boot camp is tonight. And like I said, if there's anybody that really wants to knock this out of the park, write to support@maxsteingart.com. In the headline, put coaching. I'm here to help.